me Ana Jamba from DPM to A. I want to explain introduction all about this assignment. This assignment carried out what does effect of being bankruptcy and sign of getting into financial trouble. This can happen if we does not have any financial goal and financial plan in life. When you have decided on what your investment goal are, you will need to select investment vehicle that best suit your needs. You also need to assess what level of risk you are comfortable taking. And the last one, you can afford to take on more risk if you have a longer time horizon to invest. If you need to have access to money in the short term, however, you will want to take on less investment risk. Next, my friend want to explain about effect of being bankruptcy. Second, sign of getting into financial trouble, and the last one is how to solving problem of bankruptcy.
So hi, I'm Natasha Senorita from DPM to A. I would like to explain what does effect of being a bankruptcy. Okay, once you declare as a bankruptcy, it's hard for you to do something that it's too late for you to get advice or guide from other people, especially from your friends or family. So first is what effect of being a bankruptcy is bankruptcy and your business. This is when you have your business, it's hard for you to be a director of the. So when you are bankrupt, you cannot be the director of the company. You have to return permissions from a court in order to manage a company. So this one is from someone who handle your case. And then second one is bankrupt and your income. This one is when you are working with other company or you are working under someone's company. Your after tax income exceeds a certain amount, you have to pay contributions from your income to the trustee. Trustee is someone that handle your case, assigned to deal with your assets and financial affairs. Okay, for the third one is possible loss of property or assets. This one is something that you have right now, something like car, house, land. So this happened during your declarations of bankruptcy. Automatically, all your property will be seized. Seized is government will take your property and assets. This one, your property or assets may be sold in order to repay creditors or debits that you have made. For the fourth one is bankruptcy and overseas travel. You cannot travel overseas without written permissions from your bankruptcy trustee. So it's hard for you to, for example, like we are in Malaysia, it's hard for us to go somewhere out from Malaysia, like Indonesia or others lah. And for the last one is privacy exposed. In bankruptcy, you need to be prepared to expose your details. Okay, this one, bank will put all your creditors in newspaper or somewhere in internet that you have made for your bankruptcy. This can be a very uncomfortable and embarrassing process for everyone that has declared as a bankruptcy. So that's all for effects of being a bankruptcy. So we are going to signs of getting into financial trouble. For the first one is you have no saving. This one when you have a company or you have a job, so that or you have a salary at month end, so you have doesn't enough money for your saving for at least when you are waiting for your salary at month ends. For the second one is using credit for everyday bills. This one is for like you have tolls, you have to pay your phone bills, your electric bills or your house bill, something like more to your something that relate to your okay. For the third one is missing payment. This one is the most critical part or conditions because you have missing a payment and you may get your debts higher or more. So this one is some, for example, you didn't pay your phone bill for 3 or 1 month late, and your debts getting more. So for the fourth one is borrowing money from your family and friends. This one is the most embarrassing part, because you have to borrow something that you should not borrow from your family and friends, because everyone have their own responsibility. So for the last one is you have no budget. No budget is maybe same like you have no saving, but have different meaning, which is no budget is you have no budget by how to survive your life for the long term, and then you doesn't care about your budget because you need to pay your debts, or your debts and your everyday bills, or your monthly bills like your car loans, house loan. So that's all for the signs of getting into financial trouble.
Hello, my name is Nur Tasha from DPM2A. I would like to explain how to solve and how to avoid bankruptcy. First is sell some asset. Sell whatever that can spare and use the money to pay off debts. Take action immediately, and if you wait until on payment, it may be too late to get caught up and avoid further action from creditor. Second is everything in the list. Rather than read through list and decide that none of these things will work, consider the entire list as an arsenal of tools that can be used to avoid bankruptcy. Third is get help from family and friends. 3. Carefully consider how much they are able to contribute to your debt. Then ask friends and family to help you make up the difference. Before approach them with your wallet turned out, come with a plan for how you will repay them once your financial situation has turned around. 4 is settle with creditors and debt collector. Debt settlement is another of those things that should be avoided under normal circumstances. However, the brink of bankruptcy is not normal. If you have to choose between settling a few debts or filing bankruptcy, settle the debt, but do it right.